favorite 71% successful grant writer, Superior Shelby, and I'm super excited about this morning's live stream because I'm going to go over some amazing grants that we can apply for the month of July. Top of July, it is the middle of the summer. Let's make sure we finish our summer 2024 strong, end the year strong, and kickstart 2025. These grants I'm going to bring to you are grants that are not really on the Hello Skip platform, so they're going to be a little bit different. Make sure you follow along, friend. Have a pen and paper, and you know I'm going to put all of the links to the grants that I'm talking about in the description of this video. So if this is your first time meeting me and knowing me, welcome in, friends. I am Superior Shelby. I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I'm not new to this, friend. I'm true to this. I've been doing this for about 9 years, and I've helped over 800 small businesses and startups start a business and scale their businesses with these free money opportunities. Now, grants is free money we don't have to pay back. No personal credit checks, no bank account statements needed, and none of your personal information needed, like your date of birth or social, okay? Free money. So you don't have to worry about paying it back either. This is totally different from loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Now with grants, there are no guarantees. I gotta be completely transparent with you, friend. But it's still worth the time and the attention to apply for these free money opportunities. It's no guarantees simply because you don't have to pay it back, friend. Imagine you ask me for $10,000. Hell yeah, I'm gonna give you a loan of $10,000 if you're gonna pay me back 16. That's how those opportunities on that side is guaranteed, as long as you pay it back and you meet those traditional banking requirements. But when we're talking about grants, they simply want to fund your idea, your business, or your startup simply off of the faith and belief and the energy that you put into what you're developing. And the best ways to prepare yourself for these opportunities, friends, is you watching these videos and following along. And I'm about to tell you, okay? Now, there's 3 main websites that I actually use. So, I'm going to get in my grant spiel, and then we're going to get into the grants, okay? So hang tight with me, friend. Now, you could get a grant from an entity, right? An entity is like a company, so like a Walmart, Amazon, T-Mobile, whoever. You can get this free money grants from the U.S. Treasury, like the government, and you can also get free money from foundations like Hello Skip, Hello Alice, the Fearless Fund, and all of your other local government nonprofit organizations. Now, there's 4 ways you can get approved of a grant, okay? Remember, no credit checks, no date of birth or social needed, and no bank statements needed. One way is through a pitch competition, and we see this with Shark Tank. Y'all know Shark Tank with Mark Cuban and Dame Dash, now the amazing other investors. Yeah, that's when you are pitching your business in order to get the funding you need to continue to scale. A second way you can get approved of a grant is simply through a random raffle or drawing. Friend, you still got to apply in order for you to be in that pool, so give yourself the chance. A third way that you can apply for, get approved of a grant is through a first come, first serve opportunity. We saw that with the COVID-19 small business PPP funding, okay? With the PPP and the SBA, those were grant opportunities for us to apply to as long as you had an LLC and EIN, right? So the last way, the 4th way you can get approved of a grant is simply through a judgment. And this is when they are reviewing the answers on the applications and they are choosing the best candidates out of all of the applicants. Now, you can apply to as many grants as you simply want to, unlimited amounts of opportunities that serve in your favor. You can apply to 20, 30, 100 grants a day if you want to. There's no penalties or fees against you on how many grants that you decide to apply to and approve of. Let me tell you the logistics of how these grants work. You search and apply for the grant online. Once you submit the grant application, you want to give the grantors at least 30 days after the application deadline date to email you and let you know if you were selected for the opportunity. Once you were selected, friend, then you have to let them know your business bank account information and where they can deposit the money. Usually takes about 5 to 7 business days, depending on your bank, okay? Now, it's levels to this. If you've been following along with a lot of my live streams and my videos, last week I actually showed you guys the difference between a low ticket $10,000 grant versus a high ticket $2 million grant. Those lower ticket grants that go up to like $200,000, you can expect a correspondence within the 30 days. But when we're talking about something $250K or better, listen, those grant opportunities can take you months, okay? So let's get down to it. There's so many more grants that we can apply to in the month of July, and I don't want you guys to miss out on, okay? Now, let me see. There's 3 websites that I use. I want to make sure I get this out there, okay? One website I use to search and apply for grants is HelloSkip. If you are like just getting started, right, with applying for grants, HelloSkip is the perfect platform that I always advise you guys to understand how grants work, okay? Angelina says, I sent the money to you this weekend and I didn't get a response. Can I receive a payment? Yes, you did. You're not getting your money back because you should have checked your email. And matter of fact, let me go in here and double check for you and put you on blast, babe. Because I don't like when people do that and I'm in the middle of teaching a lesson, okay? So let's go ahead and give you the attention you're looking for. So everybody over the weekend, I also want to bring this to you guys. Everybody over the weekend, there was a $10,000 grant, 2 of them that we didn't want to miss out on that ended yesterday, okay? So I offered the ability to obviously apply for you guys live on YouTube, and I got on live on YouTube yesterday, right? And I applied for it. So I said yesterday live on YouTube before the actual deadline time that once you have made the payment, your confirmation page, once you make the payment, will send you to the link, the Google form link you are supposed to complete. This is why impulsive buying is very serious, and you must pay attention and comprehend the steps before you decide to spend your money just simply because you want to. Now, I stated that once you make the payment, the confirmation page will have the link. Then you want to click on the link and complete the form. Once you complete the form and submit it, then I will have the necessary information to log into your HelloSkip and apply to the grant to you, right? This is why I'm slowing down and not doing this no more, because y'all don't pay attention and you don't follow directions. In addition to that, because I know you guys don't really like comprehend, or I might talk a little too fast on here, or you might be on and off on here. I totally get it. You might be doing something at the same time of listening to me. I also emailed everyone who purchased, right? Everyone who purchased, paid, for me to do it. I sent you guys an email. The email that was used for your purchase, for when you paid the $40, that's the email I used, okay? I sent everybody email saying, hey, don't forget, you paid this. Make sure you click this link here and you submit it. If you check your spam, or if you don't know how to check your email, or you have to really think, how often were you in your emails over the weekend too, right? Right. So if you check it, shelby@spammywallet.com. I have sent everybody an email, and I made sure that you guys understand, hey, this is the deadline. The time is this. You got to get this form in so me and my team, we can apply. I literally used all of my day yesterday to make sure that you guys get in on that $10,000 grant opportunity. But nevertheless, friend, even though you lost out on your money because you didn't, comprehend the steps, now you know not to impulsively buy. And this is why I say to apply to these grants yourself and don't hire a grant writer, especially if you are just learning, okay? Give yourself the chance. It says, no, you promised to apply for me and you didn't. I applied myself. So Angelina, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? She's like, no, you promised to apply for me and you didn't, and I applied myself. Okay, so when was this? Are we talking about like yesterday? Are we talking about last month? Are we talking about weeks ago? And if we're talking about weeks ago, Angelina, what's the purpose of you bringing that up this morning on Monday morning, July 1st at 9 o'clock in the morning Central Time, when we are trying to educate as many people and motivate as many people to get on these grants and apply to them? So I would like for you to answer my question on the reasons for why we are discussing this. Well, you could simply email me, right? Or you can email Gabby. Trying to figure out. So before I because I have 4 grants, but unfortunately we kind of got a little sidetracked thanks to our good friend here, Angelina. But y'all know, listen, I'm straightforward. I'm full of transparency. I'm not trying to be mean or nothing, but it has to make sense. It got to make sense, right? So if this was something that you were vigilant on and you were like, Shelby, remember you promised, then you have more than enough time over these last couple of days or a couple of weeks to reach out to me or reach out to my team and say, hey, and even send me a screenshot to reassure me that I did make that promise to you. If you were vigilant and if this was a priority. But it's only a priority only when you get on YouTube and you see me. It's only a priority only when you think about it. It's only a priority when it comes up, right? But it's not a priority when it's every day. You know what I mean? So let's do it. She said, hey, our friend says, hey, girly, please continue because I value your information. Exactly. So I value Angelina too, but I just don't like for anybody to feel like they've been manipulated, scammed, or frauded against me, right? I don't like nobody to feel like that because that's not me. That's not my character. And we are live on YouTube, so I want to make sure that we clear that up. Okay, we clear the air. So Angelina, do you have any other questions? Do you want to email me directly? Because you know what I mean? This is getting in the middle of what we got going on. This is getting in the middle of what we have going on. Okay? Yeah, this is getting in the middle of what we have going on. Says, and then yeah, tell me when was this? Like, when did I promise this, Angelina? Y'all know I don't play that. I tried to email you. How did you try when my email's there? I'm excited to hear about the grant information. Absolutely, Sherry. Let's do it. Okay, hold on. We got to get Angelina together first, and then I'm going to get right into it. I'm sorry, y'all. Angelina, you got to tell the chat you sorry for interrupting us. You got to tell the chat. Saturday nights when I paid. Yeah, Angelina, you got to tell the chat you apologize because we're supposed to be going over grants right now. Angelina don't care. She like, so I don't care about nobody else in here. I want my $40 back. $40, Angelina? Let me see. Angelin. No, you're not in here. You didn't pay. What are we talking about? What's your email? I'm looking for you. Sorry, y'all. I just want to make sure that she's like satisfied for real. Y'all know I don't even play that. I don't even play that right there. Like, I have to handle this. If I could have speak with you or a member of your team, I understand. Absolutely not. You're speaking with me right now. If you are bold enough to actually write it here, then we need to take care of it right now. And I like to take care of like it live on YouTube because I don't want people to think, oh, she did, she that. No, I'm gonna make sure I handle you right here, right now, right? And considering the fact that this is what you needed. Right, considering you prioritized this morning when you got on my live, so we're going to prioritize you and make sure that you have what you need. So I need to know what is your full name. That's the least I can have so I can search for you and make sure you made a payment. I'm inside of my system to see, and if I don't see that you have made a payment or anything, then that's why. That makes sense. Did you pay for... What's your first and last name? Or the email that you use, that I can email you really quick. Sorry, y'all. The bank is not that's not gonna do anything. I need your first and last name, Elise. Susan. Yeah, it was sent to SAEJMOF4 at your whatever that AOL is. It was sent to there. So you might want to check that email. And I'll show you that I sent it. Here you go. You don't text, my number is not working. I've been saying that for the last couple of days. Here you go, this is you. $10,000 skip grant missing information, y'all see that? All right, boom. So y'all see I sent this to her already at 7:30 in the morning, which at Eastern time, technically that's 6:30 a.m. in the morning. And I let you guys know, and I've been sending this to everybody, okay? So this was already sent out. Make sure you check your email, this particular email, the AOL, and it was sent out, all right? So no, unfortunately, you can't have a refund. You got to check that email. You got to stay on top of things. You know what I mean? And then also, once you make the payment, I made it very clear. That once you make the payment, it's going to, like the confirmation screen, it will tell you to tap on the Google form and then complete the form link. But when you make the payment, you just completely got out of it and you didn't pay attention or follow the instructions. This is why you're not getting your money back. This is why there's no refunds. This is why it's important to pay attention. So you are paying for not paying attention. You are paying for not staying on top of things. That's what it is, okay? And also, you missed out on the deadline. Why I asked for my Gmail information? That doesn't make any sense. It's your AOL. That's what it's sent to. I guess that's what's, no, I can't. I don't have a U.S. phone number, so I can't give you a call. There is no refunds. This is just what it is. Now, we can hop on a Zoom real quick if you want to, but it's still going to be what it is, and I'm not applying for another grant for you. I'm not applying for a grant for you, period, because I made it clear. You got to pay attention. Stop impulsively buying, right? Y'all got to stop doing that. Oh, I see this girl, or oh, I see this girl, she's selling lip gloss. Oh my God, this girl's selling a business plan. I think I just need to do the business plan. I'm just go ahead and purchase. Girl, you don't even know what you're buying. And I told you before you even purchase to make sure you click the links and all of that. Like I gave you exactly the steps, but you didn't pay attention. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that. That's just what it is. Like, it's no information was requested, nothing. Okay, if it was requesting a Gmail account, then go through the necessary steps. So once again, now you're telling me that you actually went to the form, it actually requested your Gmail account or whatever the case may be, but you refused to comply and complete the form. So now I know that you actually did the form. You clicked on the link, it asked for your Gmail, but you failed to do that because what? You got in the middle of the weekend? But you know you made the payment. You could have just prioritized it right then. Even if you had to create a separate Gmail account, which I make it very clear to y'all, the best ways to actually keep track of what's going on these like grants and stuff is to create a grant specific email. So even if you don't have a Gmail account, creating a Gmail account with your business name, so it could be like abccompany.grants@gmail.com, that will literally help you with keeping track of what's going on with your grants, right? So you could have created a separate Gmail account specifically for grants, right? And then once you did it, then you log in and then you go ahead and complete the entire form, right? The alternatives, you should have sat down and prioritized this. You still paying for that. You still paying for that. That's what it is. We don't even need to have a conversation. Okay, you're not going to receive a text message because I'm going through what's called A2P verification. A2P verification is something all business owners have to go through when you are setting up like your automations or your software or your systems. If you are that far in your business development process, you know what I'm talking about. A2P registration is not an easy thing to do. I've been paying to get this thing done. That whole phone number thing is now. Yeah, I don't have it right now. I haven't, as a matter of fact, I don't even advertise a phone number. Like, I'm not saying, oh, text me to 305, blah, 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 or text me to 1-800. I'm not saying that. Like, literally, I tell you, click the link here, do this and do that. I tell you and I give you instructions. If you decided to text me, that's you being hard-headed and doing your own thing, right? That's just what it is. So I'm not going to text you because I don't live in the United States. I live in Latin America. I don't have a U.S. phone number and I cannot text you, okay? So the best ways to contact me is through Gmail. And my Gmail is also inside of, I always talk about my Gmail, but my Gmail is also in the on my channel too, the support at expandmywallet.com, right? So the 305 number, I don't advertise that. You're not going to text it. It's going through A2P verification. It's been doing that for the last couple of weeks. That's why I say email me or email Gabby. I'll make it clear. If you've been following me, you already know this, and this kind of sucks because like for 19 minutes, we've dedicated this entire live to you when it's like, you are the one that just failed to comply, right? Yeah, like you're the one that failed to comply. Am I wrong? Y'all help me out. Let me know. Y'all let me know. If I told you, once you make the payment, click the link. And then once you click the link, right? Once you make the payment, it'll tell you to go click here to complete the form. Once you click there, you complete the form, you should be good to go. But I'm wrong because how? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Because, like, honestly, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, the phone number, I don't advertise it. I don't tell y'all to text it because I know the A2B verification thing. So this is why I tell y'all don't text the number. But I never said to text the number. So when you made the payment, I never said that. I'm trying to remember if I said anything like that. I never said that, right? So who on here actually, like, had me apply for them and all of that good stuff, and you guys follow through? Because everybody else we're all good, right? We're all good. We're all good. Yeah. Yeah, Susan, yeah, no, honey. Nope. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll refund you right now, but yeah. Yeah, so that's just, yeah. Yeah. So y'all help me out. Let me know, am I wrong? Am I wrong? She says I'm wrong. Y'all help me out. Am I wrong? Should I, like, what should we do here, chat? We dedicated this live this morning to customer service. So we trying to see, should she learn her lesson and understand not to impulsively buy and lose out? Or should I just refund her and just never service her ever again? What should we do? What should we do? I would love to learn about July. For me, I would have loved to talk about that, but y'all, shout out to Angelina or Susan. B, West A B. Okay, cool. I got that. So Susan, shout out to you. All right. So I'm gonna show you right here. Okay, babe. It's all done. You are officially refunded. See, it says takes 5 to 10 days to appear in your customer statement. You are officially refunded. Okay, there you go. So you should receive your payment. So nobody got scammed or none of that. I was like, what should I do? Should I? But our friend West here says, just refund her and don't even worry about it. Exactly. And I'm not worried about it, but I like to make it very clear, like, y'all got to pay attention. I hate when people, like, the thing about that is that it's not about the money, it's about the reputation that I have, right, with Stripe. Because the more and more y'all will learn this, the more and more you do refunds and all that good stuff, it does not look good on your business at all. And that can stop you from getting any other payment merchants when you are developing. So that's why I don't like doing this. That's why I'm very clear. I'm so clear. Like, please do not purchase nothing. Please understand how this works, because when I have to refund, that's a ding. And then eventually I'm going to have to go back to Cash App, and I'm going backwards. And I've worked too hard to get here. For $40 for somebody who's not listening, for somebody who's not paying attention. You know what I mean? Like, that's aggravating. Now I don't even want to go over those other grants anymore. Like, I don't. I'm not enthused at all. The problem was you should have tried to make things right and find out where the problem went wrong. The problem was, okay, so there is no problem. The issue is, I think that it was inconvenient for you to complete the form at that time. And it's also inconvenient for how you can contact me, right? So you are upset because of it was total inconvenience for you, right? That's what it is. There's no issue, there's no problem, right? There's literally no problem. Thanks. That's why people charge an arm and a leg. Exactly. That's why I charge $3,000. Because, like, this $40 energy, but it's not even that. It's just the flow, right? It's the flow, all right? The problem was you should have tried to make things right. Making things right is I should have literally, like, no, you completed the form. No, you didn't. Like, you didn't even say that. What are we talking about? You said you completed the form. I'm confused. I'm confused. You know, I just don't know. I don't know. But you got your money back. You're all good. Yeah, she was like, no, I completed the form. Yeah, yeah, I don't even see your form in here. Who has responded? You are not in here. It's part of the game, so this is my first live. I'm looking like, what's the opportunity? LOL. Okay, I have nonprofit helping inmates. That's what nonprofit. Yeah, okay, perfect. I have a nonprofit here. I might just like get off of this live, delete this live, and then get back on. I might do that so we could just kind of like reset the room. So we can reset the room. But shout out to Susan for, you know, I guess whatever, but the form is not submitted. But shout out to, you know, her when we've kind of like dedicated this live towards her. But I hope all good things come for her, and her family and her business. You know what I mean? But I'm looking through everything. I don't see this form. All I see is just the payment, and I also don't see a response to my email. Right? One of the ways that we could have made this right is at least I could have got a response to my email. Renee says, don't do business with her anymore and help us. You are running a business. If we do not do what you tell us to do, then it's on us. Sorry. Thank you so much, Renee. I'm a customer or trying to be a customer, and when dealing with this with the public, you should always find out what went wrong. I hope the same thing for you. Right? So there was nothing that went wrong. Like, you can tell me what went wrong, but there was absolutely nothing. The only thing that went wrong was you on your part. Like Renee said, if you don't follow the instructions, then you're the one that loses out. So I just want you to know that you will never be my client respectfully because you don't follow directions. And I'm only looking for individuals who comprehend the things that I'm telling them. You are not. Like, there's no way. Do you usually tell people that the money is non-refundable? Yes. It's actually posted there, right? It's posted there before you make the purchase. The description is there, and I make sure I'm very thorough in the description so you know what you're getting, right? This purchase is simply for me to apply for a grant for you that you saw me talk about live on YouTube. Here's the link to the grant. Here's the information. Now, keep in mind that this is a non-refundable charge. Now, a lot of the times is that people see me on live and they get excited, right? So they just impulsively buy, right? They instantly just, oh, it's just $40. I'll go ahead and give it out, right? So that's pretty much like what I see that Miss Lady did, right? And so she was excited, but we like, you know, she could apply for this grant herself, you know. Then she shouldn't have gotten the money back. Yeah, she shouldn't have. And you know, but it's okay because our friend Wes, you know, and everybody else was like, you just refund her and then we can move forward. But just keep in mind that when you keep doing things like that, like refunds or people calling their card and they want to do chargebacks and stuff like that, this is why I have contracts. I have contracts in place before you even sign up for my grant writing service because it protects me and it protects your business too. And you guys, like, I can't wait till you get to this point in your business, deep in your business, you know, foundations and stuff, or development, where you'll understand that to protect your business, like once you're in the middle of selling a product or service, that's that. But to protect the business, it's harder. It's harder than starting a business, okay? So you guys will understand it. I'm preparing for the same because I pray that I'm so consistent that I constantly prove people wrong. Sometimes those that leave and come back but hurt then become the biggest supporters, right? We just have to sometimes get our own craziness, get over our own craziness, especially today. But when you good, you good. Exactly, right? When you're good, you are all good. So yeah, absolutely, exactly. So yeah, we're all good. I'm happy that we actually went over this kind of in this live. The reason why is because this shows y'all that, like, you know, this shows you that I'm serious, right? And I'm like a genuine person. So I can't stand like stuff like that because I'm not that, you know, I'm not that type of person. And, you know, I just really want to do good by people. And so when I feel like I'm genuine and you trying to fraud, like finesse me or whatever to do something for you, and then like if your intentions are not good, heck, what's to say, okay, cool, I'll go ahead and apply for the grant for her or whatever the case may be, or a grant for her, and she don't get one, then she's gonna turn around and still feel like I manipulated her out of her money or something went wrong, right? Because she doesn't comprehend what's going on. But understand that with clients, that happens a lot, right? That happens a lot. So it's important when you are target marketing, when you are talking to the people, when I'm telling y'all on live, I'm looking for this person. You only this. Apply for grants yourself if this is your first time. I'm not looking for somebody who's never applied for a grant before, because I don't want to go through these type of things, okay? All right, so I don't feel like doing this no more, but I'm going to hop off live and I'll come back on here later on. We're just going to let this live be like a little customer service, things that you should, you know, of live or whatever, and I'll come back on here when I feel like later on. Shout out to Angelina, aka Susan. She got a refund on this live for $40. She purchased the grant. She wanted me to write a grant, the $10,000 grant for her on over the weekend, but unfortunately she couldn't, you know, complete the form in time. So we did refund her, but she can't be my client anymore, or she can never be my client. And she is blocked in my thing. So, and that's because when you are a business and you standing on business and you got your rules, stand on it, okay, friend? Stand on it. All right. I'll see y'all later on this evening. I'll get back on here at 6 o'clock for real. That's when I'll get on here and I'll talk about grants. When y'all are off of work, you know, y'all are chilling, I'm chilling, and then we'll talk about these 5 really great grant opportunities that are not on Hello Skip, okay? We're gonna talk about them, and then I might be in the mood to like dive deeper into them, okay? So yeah, bless her heart. If she can't manage $40, then $10,000 was a dream. MJ. My tree says, I just came in on what happened. So we came on and I was supposed to dive into 5 really great grants that I was excited to talk about. I mean, I started this live like feeling good. And then Angelina came on here, if you scroll through the chat, and was like, oh, I paid for the $40. Now you didn't apply for the grant, trying to call me a scam, fraud, and every name in the book but a child of God. So you know me, I have to come on here and I got to make sure I am protecting my business, my assets, myself, my everything, that my intellectual property. I'm coming on here, I'm protecting myself, because ain't nobody gonna call me a fraud and a scam alive on YouTube, baby. I'll handle this right here. I stand on business. Like I face my adversities, baby. So she came on here and was saying that. So I was like, okay, let's go through it. Right? And then we went through it, and come to find out, she made the payment, but she ended up not completing the form. And then she was like, oh, I tried to text you, but my phone number, I don't even have a number for you to even text. So that doesn't make any, like, she used a old number, right? So, you know, it's like, you know, I'm going to protect myself and what I got going on. So I serviced her. I did customer service on this entire live for 30 minutes. And I asked her questions. She responded back. She definitely felt some type of way, you know, but hey, she got her money back. And I'm not going to ever service her ever. Like ever. She can keep watching my YouTube. She can keep, you know, but never. Right? So that's what this live was kind of about. Unfortunately, I started the live out like, oh, I wanted to talk about these grants, but unfortunately we had to go into that. Okay. So my energy, I don't even feel like going over these grants anymore. So I'll just get back on here later on. Renee says, yeah, get back and come back in a couple of hours so you can get you together for us to take the time for. Yeah, exactly. Please log off, boo, and go. Yeah, get the spirits right. We know your work, cousin. Exactly. Thank you, Rob. Wait, what? You don't do that. You have been real since day one. Regroup yourself, boo. Protect your energy. Exactly. Protecting my energy. All right. So yeah, 6 p.m. Central Time. We'll be back on here, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And I think y'all should be off of work. Y'all should be chilling. Hopefully it's Mondays, July 1st. And then we'll go over these grants. And then I'll have the energy and the time to just kind of like dive deeper into the grants than what I was going to do this morning. Okay, so we'll get back on here later on and we'll go over these grants. Okay, I love y'all. Thanks so much for rocking with me the first 30 minutes of your day. I'm sorry we had to do this. You know, I'm sorry we had to do customer service or whatever, but this is something you need to see. You need to see how like I'm protecting my business, how I'm dead ass serious about helping y'all out. I'm not playing. I'm dead serious. Okay. Just let her go. Let her go. We ride for you. See you soon. We'll be here at 7 p.m. Send you love. Send y'all love. Okay. Let's recalibrate our energies. Have a great day, a great Monday. I'll see y'all at 6 p.m. and have your laptops, everything open, ready to go. Let's just apply together and knock this out tonight, okay? I love y'all. Peace and blessings. I'll see y'all soon, okay? Tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time, which is 7 p.m. Eastern Time, okay?